Berlinale, day 3.
And we got tickets. We just saw the Pirate Bay away from keyboard. And we learned that this is like the new term, instead of using like in real life, not IRL, like AFK, away from keyboard.
Yeah, I just want to say, we didn't get tickets, we sneaked in. As we said we did.
Oh, yeah, sorry, like, well, you're right, of course.
Alright, so what do you think?
I loved it. That was definitely like a real good thing to watch. We could have watched it in the internet. We will post the link where you can watch it. They actually share it for free, which is like Pirate Bay, like, you know, like the whole topic. And it completely supported my opinion about file sharing, movie making and everything, that filmmakers, as we are, looking for an audience, should support and should look into new ways how to bring our films to the customer. And we shouldn't, and basically the whole documentary showed also how Hollywood is kind of like, instead of adapting to this new system, the new consumer ideas, they are trying to bash like certain people like pioneers in this field, but they should just use it. If there's so much money to make, why don't they just actually adopt it?
Yeah, I think the documentary is really important for for filmmakers specifically, because as he was saying in the Q&A afterwards, which actually we're gonna make available, we recorded the whole thing on a separate video. You know, it's about how to use internet in creative ways and not just having it policed by, you know, these huge corporations.
Simon, it's quite a difficult thing for you. At the beginning of every Berlinale screening, you have these signs: don't copy anything, this is illegal. At the end you say, share this film. So what will you say to that?
It was kind of funny yesterday, the first time when we screened the film and we saw this, don't copy this film. We kind of had a laugh, and a lot of people thought that it was intentional and that it was part of our, like a joke, but it wasn't. It was the Berlinales. So I'm really glad to be able to announce today that if you go to the Pirate Bay today, there's actually a cam of the film being shot inside the premiere.
So yeah, they did the premiere yesterday, and simultaneously they put it online on all possible platforms, and he was saying like he wants just everyone to get it, and still he hopes to make money because people will be more, you know, they would actually buy their stuff and support him in other ways. So that's what I thought was really interesting. Yeah. The documentary itself, I liked it. It was a little bit too long and maybe sometimes redundant, but as a documentary, I mean, I don't know or didn't know anything about the Pirate Bay, so it was really interesting for me also to see how these three characters are also very different and have very different also political visions, and that's so it's not about just the copyright politically, but it's just, for example, for one of the creators, they say it's just for fun. The other one has had like some sort of political agenda, and the other one, I think, is just like a punk kind of freak who just wanted to fuck everyone. But so it's really interesting as a documentary itself, but for filmmakers specifically, it's a must. Yeah. All right. So what's next for you?
I will check out a little presentation about a program called Drama Queen. It's about screenwriting. It's a screenwriting software. And I know the makers of the program, the creators, and I'm very thrilled to see like what this program can do, and I will talk about it after.
Right, I'm gonna try to sneak into Noah Baumbach's film, you know, The Squid and the Whale. It's a great film, so I'm looking forward to this one, Francis Ha, but I don't have a ticket, so I'm gonna try to sneak in. I may not be able to see it, but we'll check on that later.
I cross my fingers.
See you later.
Well, we split up this afternoon, and I actually went to see Drama Queen, a presentation of a new program. I got this flyer.
Hi, I'm Jester Phoenix from Drama Queen, a new creative software for scriptwriters. We are in our beta phase right now, and you can either find us here at the Berlinale in our workshops. That will be Monday from 4 to 6, and on Thursday from 4 to 6 at the DFFB Film School. Or you can find us online at www.dramaqueen.info. And the Beta Queen phase, you get a free download. Thank you.
You can structure your story. And well, I saw the presentation. I'm completely thrilled to try it out, and you can too right now because it's actually free. For now, it's a beta version. They launched the real version a while, like maybe a month later. If you're a writer, a filmmaker, and you write regularly, even if you're an author and write on your novel, I really urge you to check this out because the people are great. The program is fantastic.
Yeah, while she was attending the Drama Queen talk, I was trying to sneak into Noah Baumbach's film, but I failed miserably. I was late, and the door got shut in my face like right before I came in. It was full, but I had the chance then to meet a couple of Venezuelan colleagues. So
we're in Berlin at the market, hunting everyone, trying to get money. No, we're looking for funding and we're looking for sales and distributors, and trying to catch a film whenever there's tickets left.
Vine de Venezuela, vengo a buscar posibles coproductores o gentes que apoyen mi película. Es una película documental sobre Teresita, de mi país, de Venezuela, y bueno, nada, vine también a la Berlinale, nunca había venido a Berlín y tampoco, y menos al festival, entonces maravilloso, una experiencia nueva y vine con mi productora. Bien, gracias. Chao, bye.
After that, we came here again to the Friedrichstadtpalast, and we came to see
Lovelace.
Big hand for Rob Epstein and Jeffrey Friedman. Well, after all the many films we have seen with you, last time with Howl in competition, with James Franco, who's here tonight, now we're back with Lovelace, a film that we're going to see right now. Maybe a few words before, because afterwards we're going to see you and the wonderful people you came with.
Thank you. Well, this is my 7th film premiere here at Berlin, our 5th as a team. So there's no place we'd rather be than here tonight. We love Berlin, we love the Berlin Film Festival, we love Wieland Speck and Dieter Kozlek, and we love you all for being here, so thank you.
And we want to introduce people from the films here afterwards, and it'll be more interesting to talk about it afterwards than before, so let's just watch the movie.
Lovelace. Thanks, welcome.
It has been really a joy and a privilege to work with two such brilliant actors, and we love them both. Please welcome Peter Sarsgaard and Amanda Seyfried.
I loved it. I think it was really great. I have to say, like, today's films so far have been really fantastic, and they definitely beat yesterday in my point of view, because maybe also, like, my expectations weren't, well, not that they weren't so high, but I went in with no expectations, and I think the actors were great. For everybody who doesn't know, Linda Lovelace was a porn star in the 70s, and yeah, well, that was her story, how she got into it, and I think it was very touching, very moving, showed like everybody's personalities very well. Yeah, I strongly encourage people to actually watch it.
The acting is awesome. I really think the acting is one of the strongest things. It's kind of a Boogie Night kind of film, if you know that film about the porn industry, but Boogie Night was, around the male character, but now it's about this female character, so it's a female perspective on how the porn industry worked back in the 70s, Lovelace, yes, I think you said already,
yep.
Was the star of Deep Throat. So, yeah, one thing I wanted to stress out is that we're not film critics, and we're not reporters, we're just normal filmmakers, and we just make our comments, from our own audience and filmmaker perspective. So don't expect like really deep analysis and film reviews. It's just like about our comments on how we find this film.
We're just sharing our fun at the Berlinale and think it's kind of like fun to do this.
So anyway, Lovelace, I think it's recommended. I also like the grain, you know.
I give
So
it a thumbs
yeah,
up.
me too. All right, so we have
One
10
more
o'clock.
film left.
Right, 10 p.m. I don't even know the name, so I'm gonna go straight there also without knowing anything, no expectations, and then just be surprised. That's much more fun, don't you think?
Yes. We just saw The Necessary Death of
Charlie Countryman by Fredril Bond.
with
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf,
Evan Rachel Wood,
Til Schweiger,
and
Matt.
the redhead from Harry Potter.
yeah, and Matt.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's as far as I go.
This
It's
is really-
late. It's midnight. So
It's after midnight, really. Like it's almost like
yeah.
3
Bad.
minutes to 1. So that bad.
All right. So
I like the cinematography. I like the locations very much. It's very gritty. It's very violent sometimes. I liked some of the acting, most of it, and this is how far my likes go.
yeah. Okay. Well, you know, the Berlinale is known to mix. Like very political, very low budget, very things, but also like Hollywood flair kind of thing, and I think this is like trying to bring that kind of flair. But the thing is that, in my opinion, I mean, it looks like a very stylized kind of tryout of.
It was the first time director.
Yeah, he actually directs commercials or something, or videos.
This you could see this. I mean, as it, like it was super stylized, but I started actually like after I think half an hour really thinking about why didn't I like this film, and what I came up with is I just didn't care for the main character.
Yeah.
I just didn't give a fuck if
Exactly.
he wins or not or whatever. Plus, I knew from the beginning what happens to him more or less.
Yeah, it's a problem of character development, of plot points. There's not really like some drama, like these plot points are like all over the place. I think it's a story like a script problem mainly, because it's well executed. I think I love the Bucharest also as a backdrop. I think it's different. It's original. Well, probably because they offer like a lot of tax exemptions there or something instead of Budapest. But yeah, that is kind of a good novelty. But other than that, I don't.
It gets boring, unfortunately. It's kind of like a long. I don't know, like if you can even call it like a video clip or something. Pretty to watch, but yeah, well, you have seen most of it after a while, and
Yeah. I
so
guess so. Yeah. That's it for today. So we're coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow is mainly Talent Campus talks and
yes,
and not so many movies. Actually, no
and the
movies
screener
at all.
party. This is actually our first real party because
we're gonna go to this party. Yeah.
We were just watching films so far, and tomorrow we wanna show the trailer of
Berlin Junction.
and
Last Statement, all there for the Berlinale public. So let's see how that goes. So keep tuned.